How to develop a mindset for financial freedom. This is one of the most important topics in the Mindset Monday videos. In fact, I have notes here so that I don't miss anything. I want to hit every point so that it leaves you with as much value as possible. And let's just get right into it. The brother Tsepo here, speak entrepreneurship and entrepreneur's mindset. The first thing that you have to know when you are trying to build a mindset for financial freedom is realizing that it actually takes money to make money. You see, there was times where I was struggling financially a lot, and during those times, because I had so little money on me, when I thought about spending any bit of that money into something that I could sell and make that money back, it just sounded like something that I was not willing to do. And for myself, my personal reasoning to that is because in high school, I used to sell sweets, I used to try selling cigarettes, and during those times when I sold these things, I never actually made no profit. And the reason I didn't make profit is because of my own financial freedom and my own, rather my financial education. It was because of my own financial education, and I didn't know how to save up on those little cents and eventually gather them into a large amount of money. In my head was that I am going to sell sweets at school, I am going to sell cigarettes, and at the end of the day, I am going to have so much money that I can buy myself maybe a pair of shoes. And of course, it didn't work like that because I was selling a low ticket items and I had to sell high volumes to make enough money. But I was not educated enough back then, and now that I am, I realize that I could have started making a lot of money, but it ruined my approach and my thinking to financial freedom. And it got to a point where when I thought about spending money to make money, I was just not willing to do that. Plus, also, I was exposed to a lot of videos online of people talking about making money instantly, quick, easy, without spending anything at all, which of course is a very bad mindset that people still sell to this very day. And I'm here to tell you that, well, that is not really possible. If anything, when you leave this video, realize that anything that you want to do, even if it's not big amounts of funding, that little bit of capital is always needed for you to get started. Even if you're making money online through a website, you have to pay for hosting. And even if you create your own website, which is of course very simple to do if you take the time to learn, you still have to spend time which you could be making money in. And which really, this leads me into the next point. And the next point is going to be broken up into two things, and is that you have to invest for success. And investments looks like money, number one. Investment number two looks like time. So I'm going to talk about the monetary side of investment and then get into the time aspect of investing. The monetary side of investing, the first thing that you have to realize is to first, the most important investment you will make, no matter how much money you're planning to spend, is to invest in yourself. And by investing in yourself, that means educating yourself and equipping yourself with the right type of knowledge that will assist you to get to the point that you have to get to in order for you to be financially free and get to a point where you make so much money that you never have to worry about a cent ever again in your life. By investing in yourself, you will get to learn how to make the money that you have invested okay. And then number two, you will also learn how to deal with the money as it comes in. So I've been at a point where money was coming in very little bits of money, and had I known that by saving up these cents over a period of time they would look like a lot of money, I would have made more money back then. And then there's been times where when money came into my account, it was just mind blowing. Like, it was a lot of money. Had me thinking to myself, what? So much money? What? And well, unfortunately, I was not educated enough financially to handle that money. Personal finance is a very important type of education that we should get, and we are never going to get in high school or even in college. I don't care how prestige your college or prestige your university is, you will not learn proper personal finance. So you have to invest in yourself outside of school. And I personally do this by watching a lot of YouTube videos, of course, and also enrolling in some of the courses for some of my favorite people, okay? And one of my favorite people whom I actually haven't paid any courses that I found here on YouTube is Graham Stephan, who is a millionaire, of course, and he teaches a lot about finances and personal finances. It's very important to watch his videos, and that there is investing money and time, but of course money, especially if you are in a country like South Africa where our data is very expensive. Another thing when it comes to investing on the money side of things is investing in the idea that you want to push so that you can get your money back. Now, for example, my brand Older Brother Temple, I've had to invest in creating a website. I've had to invest in hosting for this website, and of course I also invest in creating content, and fortunately I am able to do these things myself. But if you are someone who is unable to do these things, like creating a website yourself, creating content yourself, and writing for yourself, you will have to hire someone to do it for you, and that money will come back to you tenfold over a period of time. And actually you are building a passive income system that way. That's another income stream that is on a long-term basis. Another thing that I have had to invest in, which of course is something that you will also have to invest in, is stock. If you are selling physical items, you have to buy stock, or you have to create the stock yourself. So maybe you buy ingredients to create stock. If you need to do a business that you will be selling a service online, you have to invest money into your online assets, from security to, again, websites, to maybe an app if you want to push an app. And if it's an online education, then you have to invest in equipment so that you can shoot the content that you will put out on whatever platform that you are going to sell your course on, and etc, etc. So investing money in yourself, in the ideas, and in the stock or the online assets is very important when it comes to financial freedom. Just before I get into talking about the time investment side of things, I am talking about this, and I say this is so important because there's so much fluff on the internet. There's so many things that people talk about online that are not actually actionable, that you cannot actually apply into your own life to actually see the financial freedom yourself. You will watch a video, it can be even 1 hour long, and after the video is done, you have not learned enough to actually get yourself to the point where you can start working on your financial freedom. And the reason for that is because they have got something to sell you, which in many cases is a cost to teach you how to be financially free. I might do that myself as well. However, if you're going to watch this video, if it gets to 15 minutes, for example, and by the end of the video you have not learned enough, then it's really a time waste of your time, which, let's get right into time investment. The time investment goes back to investing in yourself. When you invest in yourself and you learn, you're not going to sit down and learn one thing in one day and you are an expert in it. So for example, if you have a business and you want to learn social media marketing, you will not learn social media marketing in one day or even a week. You might get concepts here and there from multiple people, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you would be a social media marketing expert. Because remember, with each social media platform, there is a different mentality, a different way that the users on that platform behave and how they buy, and their buying journeys are different based on the behavior of the social media platform. All right. And if you are going to do SEO, which is something that I prefer, you are not going to learn SEO in just 1 month, 3 months, and you are an expert. I've been learning SEO for a long time, and in fact, I am still learning every day. I recently just unfortunately, had to lose a client because the product that I was delivering was not good enough for them specifically. And in that, I learned a lesson that, you know what, had I learned this before I worked with this certain customer, I would be a much better SEO. And the lessons that I have taken from that client, I will take them to another client and I will deliver a product that is just phenomenal, unless I get to that client, and then with that phenomenal presented product, there is still something that is missing. And this is where I am investing in myself and learning not only how to deliver the product itself, but also learn exactly what the customer would be looking for. And in order for me to be able to do that, I have to learn the skill of finding the problem that the customer wants to solve in their business, whether they know it or not. So the time investment is in investing in yourself. And another thing when it comes to investing in time is, again, investing in your idea, your business, your hustle. It will not instantly click. There is no such thing as an overnight success. Well, of course, there is an overnight success thing. Someone might see me 5 years from now and I am successful by that time, which of course I plan to be successful in 5 years, and they think that I'm just successful like that because they discovered me on that day, when the truth of the matter, I've got years and years of putting in work before I even put in work online. So the investment in time comes from investing in yourself by learning things, but also investing in yourself by putting in the time to grow whatever hustle that you are trying to push. And it is not as simple as I make it sound in this video. Hence, I believe I might have to make a second or third, even fourth of part of this video. You just let me know what you want to hear, what you want to learn, and we make these videos actionable. This is a Mindset Monday video. I am done. See you in the next one. Watch previous videos from Mindset Monday. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.